I'm Tyler.
And I'm Rita.
And this is A
Wild Ride.
We have a special guest. A live audience, actually.
We have a live audience.
So,
I think they're alive.
either sleeping or trying not to be heard.
Yeah, they didn't want to be in the podcast.
Which is understandable. Everyone
I
has
don't
their
understand
preference.
it at all. I thought it'd be fun though.
It would be fun, but
Because we still need our first guest.
I know we need our first guest. Which you guys are in for a wild treat.
That was so cheesy.
Bummer. Okay, question.
I have a question for you though.
Okay, fine.
Have you washed your hair since you got it done?
No.
Okay.
Why would I?
Okay.
You gotta wait at least 3 days.
Okay.
And I'm on day 3. Does it look like I need to wash it?
Well, it's just because like the curls,
Yeah.
are like falling out.
Mm-hmm.
I've been having a problem since I've gone brunette. My hair looks greasier, and I hate it.
Me too. And I've had to learn, so when I was like blonde, dyeing my hair constantly, bleaching, I could go at least 5 days without washing and very unnoticeable.
Yeah.
And then now, since I've stopped doing full blonde and just the lowlights and highlights, it's almost every other day.
And it's so annoying.
So I'm trying to retrain, because you have to train your hair.
I know.
So I'm trying to retrain it. I've gone like 3.
Yeah.
You gotta get my good, I think you got
The
it.
powder stuff. Yeah, I think you got it for me. We're passing a semi.
Yeah, and that might be a little loud, but
We're not in our normal vehicle.
yeah. I mean, it's the last time we podcasted in the mom van.
Oh, we did podcast in the mountain van.
With the analog clock, and right now it's about 4. Is that right?
Yeah.
4:05?
Yeah.
Nice.
Very nice.
I read it.
So you're getting practice.
Yeah.
Practice makes better.
Yeah, I like that. Ooh, that's a good one. Because I was like, practice makes perfect, but no one's perfect.
No.
Nobody's perfect, but I gotta work it again and again till I get it right. Did you know you were actually getting a concert? That was good. Oh, my question was...
We turned from Hannah Montana into Miley Cyrus.
Yeah.
With our darker hair now.
Oh my gosh, I was Hannah Montana for Halloween.
Yeah, you were.
Now I can be Miley Cyrus.
Your hair is still pretty blonde.
Yeah. We did more highlights this time.
I like it.
Because now my hair is growing. Before my hair, like I burned it. I don't know what I did. Something happened and my hair would not grow. But it's finally long, so
Yay.
we love that.
Yeah.
Okay, my question is... I forgot it.
Oh, fudge. I'm sorry.
Bummer. Big bummer.
It will come back to you, right?
It may come back.
Okay.
But right now we're on a road trip.
Yeah. And it's starting to sprinkle.
Sprinkle. And it's kind of crazy because like we're going from the cities to like a small town, and the snow, like there was no snow where I was at,
Yeah.
and now it's like a light covering.
Yep.
And where we're going has like inches and inches of snow.
Yeah.
It's wild how the world works.
Weather. Whoa.
Weather. What's a weatherman?
Oh.
Do you trust the weatherman?
I mean, I don't look at the weather, to be honest. We live in the Midwest, so typically someone tells me what the weather's gonna be. You know,
Like
and
Alexa or who?
no, just like people. Like
Okay.
they're always like, "Oh my god!"
Oh.
That was terrifying.
I'm real sorry.
Okay.
Deep
How's the
breath.
windshield wipers for the listeners? It's a pink car. What was I saying? Oh yeah, someone always just tells me, they're like, oh, it's gonna rain tomorrow, or like, whatever. They're like, oh, we're having great weather this week, and I'm like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
But I never look at it, and it's bad because sometimes I dress inappropriately for the weather, and that's a bummer.
I would say personally, like, am not into looking at the weather,
Yeah.
but a lot of people around me are, and then they know what they're talking about, so it's like, okay, great.
Yeah.
Or if they're gonna look at the weather and tell me it, and then I can actually dress properly.
Yeah.
Love it. Thank you.
Well, and sometimes it's also great because someone else will tell me the weather, and then I'm talking to someone else, and then I tell them the weather. I didn't read the weather, I didn't watch the news, but I will share whatever other people told me.
And what's great about that is the weather changes so much, so even if you're wrong, you can say, oh, well, that's what it was.
Yeah.
That's what
exactly.
I say.
Yeah.
I do that same thing. And then you get to sound a little smart about the weather, because everyone does talk about it.
Yeah.
What's the weather outside today?
So if you ever hear me talking about the weather, I am 100% faking it. I'm just stealing other people's words and using them as my own.
Okay, how often do you fake things? That's my question.
Was that your real question?
Well, now it is.
Okay.
Have you ever faked an orgasm?
No.
Whoa. I have.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
I don't think it's too frowned upon. I mean,
No, I think-
it's only hurting you.
No, it's actually really bad. No one should be doing that. Bad feminists.
Yes,
Yes.
but it's okay to.
We should be honest.
We
about
should be
it.
honest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Faking things though. I mean, honestly, sometimes I just like have a little fun. Like, I got a wax. My last wax I got, or 2 waxes ago, I don't know. She's like, oh, like whatever, and I was like, oh yeah, I had to get it waxed. My friend just got a hot tub. And I'm going over tonight, so I needed to get like whatever.
Yeah.
And
It just felt right, or
yeah, it just kind of came to me.
did you actually? Who's your friend?
I don't know.
Okay.
No, it's just I totally made it up.
Okay.
It's probably weird,
It is a little weird,
but also like
it just came out naturally.
yeah, and like when you're in those situations, like you need to have some sort of small talk. And the honest truth was, I had 0 plans. I had nothing going on. I had nothing fun to talk about. I wasn't reading anything interesting. I wasn't watching anything. Like I just needed something, so I made something up.
Nice. Okay.
And it all came naturally, and it was fine. She had no idea I was lying.
Well, yeah. How would she?
Yeah, like why would someone walk in and be like, yeah, my friend got a hot tub, and their friends, they don't have a friend getting
Give
a hot
me a
tub.
wax.
Like,
But we.
so I would say I do that fairly often.
Yeah. Yeah. I've caught you in a few of them. It's okay. It's like when we go to the bar, Zorba's to be specific,
Yeah.
and what do we do? I lost it.
Well, do you remember your fake name?
My fake name. Do you know your fake name?
Yeah, it's Rebecca. It's always Rebecca.
Isn't mine just Taylor?
Well, yeah, but you need to have a fake name.
I don't remember what it was.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay. I know.
I don't think you actually ever came up with one.
No. So I'm not good at lying very well, especially like under pressure.
Yeah.
And so it's probably best if I were to be the truthful one and everyone else would support with lies.
Yeah. And also sometimes when you do try and lie, you like get us into trouble. Because that one time I was lying and you told that guy that I'd only been with him for 2 weeks.
Okay,
And I was
I
like,
have to do the windshield wipers.
okay.
Okay. We're good.
I feel like, okay. But like, I was like, why would you tell these 2 guys I've been only with someone for 2 weeks? Like,
Oh yeah. Because were they trying to talk to you?
yes. And I was like, no, I got a guy. And you're like, for 2 weeks. I was like,
What
Taylor.
are you doing? Okay. Yeah, I could see how that would get us into trouble. It's also like what I do when I go to the bar and someone asks for my Snapchat. Tell them that story. That was funny.
Oh, that was really funny. We were like out at a bar somewhere, and she's giving so many people her Snapchat, and I'm like, Tyler, you gotta chill. Like, what are you doing? Stop giving people your Snapchat. She's like, I'm not. And I was like, yeah, you are. Like, I saw it. Like, I saw you typing in your name. And she goes, no, I just type in the name, and then whatever pops up, I click add. Like, because their name's so common. So many people had it. So just random Taylor Oh, do I say your full name?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. There's so many Taylor Petersons out there. Like,
Yeah.
she just picks one.
And so the funny thing is, like, I don't actually know my Snapchat username. So if someone, like, if I actually want to give it to them, I'm like, gotta get my phone, hold up, let me scan the code, because
Yeah.
I don't really know.
See, I love that one. I think that one's great.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
It is a little mean, but
Honestly, I don't know. Lying to men in bars
yeah.
is sometimes a safety thing.
Okay.
I think so.
Safety first.
Yeah. Anyway, do we want to talk about our
Road
actual
trips?
topic?
Yeah.
Road trips.
So we're taking a road trip right now. We have myself, Rita, and our live guest star. It's sleeping.
Did you hear him? He's snoring.
Wow, he's so engaged. And we're heading up to celebrate my birthday.
Yeah. It's not her birthday yet.
No.
Don't worry, because last episode we said the next time we would podcast for your birthday.
Would be
This
So
is like a pre-birthday birthday.
It is a pre-birthday.
Yeah.
And yeah, so just wait. It's coming.
It's coming. Don't worry. But we want to talk about road trips.
Okay, something right now. Driving. I love driving. Obviously, I need to be in control. But windshield wipers at this speed stresses me the F out.
I feel like they don't need to be going this fast, do they?
They maybe don't, but
There's
so much
such a
better.
big difference between those two speeds, though.
So, do you get stressed out by when they go so fast?
No.
Okay. I think that's something I need to figure out.
Yeah, probably.
Or work on.
Yeah.
Like my heart, like my anxiety is so bad. It's so bad. Okay, I should probably talk to my therapist about that one.
Anyway, road trips.
Road trips.
You're on a road trip family as well, right?
Yes.
Yes.
We went on a lot of road trips. Like, we're more apt to go on a road trip just obviously due to the prices more so than anything of like flights and all that. And I think that's kind of the main reason. I was trying to think if there was something else.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we drove to Oregon several times. We did a trip to Colorado. Did a trip, lots of trips to Kansas City, lots of trips to Texas. I think that's about it. Oh, we drove to Mexico. That was
Whoa.
fun. And going through the border, that was so scary.
Yeah.
And I just didn't know, like, I've never experienced that. And, like, going through, and we were bringing in, like, someone had some grapes, and, like, obviously you're not supposed to bring in produce.
Yeah.
And they were saying that, like, oh, it's fine. Like, that's what the people in the car were saying.
No.
And we had 2 cars.
Even going to Canada, you can't bring that stuff.
Yeah. And so I was freaking out about these grapes.
They just take them.
Yeah. So that was quite the experience, though.
Yeah.
Really. Oh, and then on our way back through Canada, or into the U.S., our car broke down right at the border, like after, and that was also a very wild experience because of things happening and lots of commotion,
Yeah.
and we were stuck in this van that didn't work.
Yeah.
Wild times, but I love this van because this van has a TV in it, and you can't go anywhere. You can't go on a road trip without watching a movie. It's just like that most ideal.
See, my parents got us the little, like, portable DVD players or whatever, but I couldn't watch it as a child because even that gave me car sickness.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you still have car sickness?
I would if I, like, I sleep in the car most of the time because then, of course, I'm not going to feel sick. But if I, like, try and read or I'm on my phone too much, like, I'll start getting sick. So I just, like, know now that I don't get to do things in the car.
But, so do you enjoy car rides?
They're fine. Like, I'm not, like, mad about a car ride ever, but I'm also just, like...
I love car rides. I'm excited to go on a road trip and sit in a car.
See, I'm excited about, like, the stops and the destination.
Okay.
But, like, the actual, like, in the car, not my fave.
Okay. I enjoy it, I think, especially now as, like, an adult, like, your, all my responsibilities kind of get taken away.
Oh, yeah.
Especially when I go with, like, my parents or someone else who is taking control.
Yeah.
But, like, where I can just, like, sit and listen to music, or that's where I've, like, gone through pictures, or, like, do those tasks that you don't always do or make time for, because a car ride just always feels like one time I went through all my Spotify music and put them into playlists.
Oh, wow. See, and I wouldn't be able to do that. Like, my head would start hurting, and I'd start feeling like I had to puke after a little bit.
Yeah, that sounds rough.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
Car
But, I mean, I know there's people who, like,
common.
just being in the car is going to make them sick, so
Yeah.
I'm glad it's not that. Like, it's just as long as I don't do anything.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just usually sleep, which is good. It's always, I love a nap.
Yeah. Okay, have you ever experienced sleeping in the car and you, like, jolt or, like, feel like you're falling in the car?
Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely.
Isn't that just the craziest feeling?
Yeah.
It's just even more crazy while you're in the car.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And do you experience, like, where you wake up almost always, like, 5 minutes or, like, right before the destination?
Sometimes people have to wake me up.
Wow. Okay. You're a hard sleeper.
Yeah, I'm a pretty good sleeper.
You're pretty good.
I'm pretty good at it.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say that's a talent of mine.
Have you taken a car ride recently and slept where you're snoring?
Oh, yeah. Like, whenever we go down and visit my sister, my boyfriend drives, and I always sleep.
Okay.
Yeah.
You've never slept with... I was going to say slept with me. Slept while I was driving. But I guess we've never really been on a long
We've never
trip.
gone, like, long.
Like,
I have slept, though, because one time we drove to your home, and I was in the back seat, and I slept there.
with someone else in the front who would talk to me? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Makes sense. Because, I mean, like, yeah, home's like 2 hours away, or to your house is further,
3,
so
yeah.
it's not like we haven't spent a lot of time in the car.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy that you get car sick and we're podcasting. That's something that you can do.
Yeah.
You can do.
I can podcast, that's for sure. No, and I think, like, my boyfriend and I spent every day together. So, like, we chat for, like, the first part of the drive.
Yeah.
And then I just, like, fall asleep. You know?
That's fair.
Like, I mean, we could keep talking, I suppose, but...
Yeah.
Also, he likes it when I fall asleep because then he turns on his own music.
I was gonna say, yeah. Having shared music for a car ride, or shared, like, something.
Yeah.
Or I also, like, don't mind driving in quiet, too. Like, if someone wanted to sleep.
Yeah.
Interesting. Where have you drove to? Like, did you take family road trips?
We didn't do, like, as far of family road trips as you did, but we camped growing up.
Oh, yeah, you were camping.
We hardcore camped when I was really little, and, that's just because my parents were still, like, not, like, I mentioned on the podcast, like, I'm very privileged, but, like, growing up, like, when I was younger, like, my parents were obviously not in this spot right away, like, neither of them come from money or anything like that. Like, my dad has built his way up to this. So we would camp, and it was, like, hardcore camping with, like, tents and stuff. Because that's what we could afford, you know?
Yeah.
And we would get, like, the state park pass or whatever, and then you could just go everywhere. And we'd always come to Minnesota and just go, like, camping, like, every single weekend. And then eventually we upgraded to, like, a pop-up camper. We took a road trip with the pop-up camper all the way across the whole state of North Dakota and the whole state of Montana to go to Glacier National Park.
That's cool.
And that's my favorite family trip of all time.
That's really cool.
We have so many, like, memories and, like, jokes from it, and I mean, Glacier National Park is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen, and so that whole trip was just really fun. Pop-up campers, though, are, like, a lot of work. Honestly, it felt like more work than tenting sometimes.
Especially with, like, if you have electric or not plumbing or all the different things that you have to like attach and do.
Yup. And we then eventually they updated to, like, a bigger one, And now my parents just, like, have their camper in a permanent spot on the lake. So they don't camp anymore. Which kind of makes me sad. Like, I kind of miss it.
Like going...
Yeah.
I didn't grow up camping. Like, my parents never... I don't think we ever went camping. Maybe once. But, I had many friends who were camping families. Like, so many different... that I would join their family camping trips.
Yeah.
All throughout my life. Like, I didn't do it with my family, but I got to experience it, which was so fun. And yeah, it's such a different experience, and like...
And it would be so fun because we would have like friends who were camping families too.
Mm-hmm.
So like sometimes we'd go with them, and then other times when we'd go by ourselves, like I would just like make friends with like a random kid.
Yeah.
And hang out. And like campgrounds are kind of like self-contained and everyone's so friendly or whatever.
Yeah.
My sister and I would just like run around and do whatever and have fun. One time she did get hit by a car while she was riding her bike.
That's crazy. Like,
yeah.
A bad hit?
I mean, she was scraped up, but she was fine.
I almost hit a car while riding my bike.
Oh dear.
Camping. This is a family that I used to camp with all the time. And we were riding our bikes down this really steep hill. And my bike wasn't new, and it was very second-handed, and things didn't work on it correctly, but you could still ride it. And so we're going down this steep hill, and there was a car going the opposite direction, and so we saw the car, and like we're going on our brakes, and my brakes didn't work. And so I slammed on my brakes with my bike, whatever, and because there's a car that we would have hit, like, if I couldn't have stopped. And one of the brakes worked, or like something worked, and it ended up I flipped over my bike. I think that's one of my concussions.
I was just gonna say.
For sure.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember, like, I think I blacked out.
Were you wearing a helmet?
No.
Yeah, we didn't wear helmets growing up at all.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Like now,
No.
like if I was to ride a bike, like I would want a helmet.
Yeah, even I was thinking skiing, like skiing growing up, never wore a helmet. But
no.
like now when you go, I'm like, yeah, of course. Like everyone wears one.
Yeah, it's so like normalized now.
Which I love. Cause
where like when we were little, it was like, oh gosh, there's that weird family who wears helmets.
Exactly, it totally
There'd be like
was.
that one weird family in town, and it turns out they weren't weird. They were just
smart.
Actually taking care of themselves.
Because my mom would be like, you have to wear your helmet. I'm like, no, you look so weird.
We would have to get, like, we'd always have a helmet, but just like never wear it, because sometimes you would need it for like if there was like bike day or something.
Yeah.
Or whatever, and you'd like have to wear it, and everyone's like, I hate wearing a helmet, blah, blah, blah. And now most kids are just like, pop it on, and it's like not a big deal.
Yeah, for sure.
Which is how it should be.
It should. And it blows me away how they just are so like, they do it right away without like any pushback, but they don't know any better.
Yeah.
Any different.
Yeah, it's just how they grew up.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Okay, speaking of like concussions and that story, I have another story, and this one happened prior to falling off my bike.
Okay.
And this is where I think my first concussion was. So we were at this birthday party of my friend's, and there was a piñata, and it was like somehow put up in the garage, not like super great, like, you know, you just made it work in the garage, the piñata. And she was practice swinging. She was a softball player, or like, we were in kindergarten, so we had t-ball at that point. But she was practice swinging with a metal bat, and her dad's like, no, you can't use a metal bat, you have to use a plastic. Like, we can't risk getting hit in the head and anything like that.
Oh, God.
And she was very upset about it. Like, so upset, because this was her bat and whatever. And so there was a boat right next to the piñata, and her dad, like, put the metal bat in the boat so she wouldn't get it. Her dad went into the house to go grab something, and she took the bat and then started swinging and hit me in the head on accident. Total accident.
But still.
That was the first time I've ever tasted metal.
Oh.
And I was like, why did I feel like I just licked the bat? Now I know that that's a symptom of a concussion.
Yeah.
So that was the first.
Ooh, those metal bats.
Yeah.
Oh.
And like, It was a full-on swing, and I think I blacked out because I remember, like, I was sitting down, like, dying, and no one ever knew about it because I was,
You're like, I'm not going to rat out my friend.
yeah, I didn't want her to get in trouble, and then I also thought I'd be fine,
Yeah.
but, yeah, I think that was kind of...
But you weren't fine.
I don't think I was. Yeah,
Shots.
that's wild. Always listen to your dad.
You know, I don't know. I'm gonna need to ask my mom, but I feel like I've never had a piñata.
Really?
I can't remember ever having a piñata.
I feel like you would remember it if you did.
I guess, yeah.
I remember I had a piñata at one of my birthday parties, and it was one where my family came in addition to, like, my friends
Yeah.
at a young age, and we went to the bowling alley, and
fun.
it was a Blue's Clues themed birthday party.
Ooh.
Did you have themes?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Blue's Clues theme. Pretty young still. And we had a piñata, a Blue's Clues, and there was nowhere to hang it. Like, we're in a bowling alley. And so my uncles
Held it.
are, like, holding it as us little kids are swinging out. That was quite the memory.
Well, that's funny.
I think we need to get you a piñata.
Maybe we do a piñata for your birthday this year.
Okay. Bring it to the brewery and someone can hold it. Hang on.
Oh, I'm gonna find a cool piñata.
Okay. I can't wait. You get to hit it first.
No, you're the birthday girl. You can hit it first.
What I hate about piñatas
Okay.
is everyone wants to break it. Like,
Yeah.
of course you want to be the one, but
Yeah.
maybe this is like just the empath in me, where I'm like, no, let you break it. Like, I don't want to hit too hard.
Well, that's nice of you.
Yeah, but then I
feel
never
like I'm
get
gonna
to
take a
break
good
it.
swing.
Maybe it's just too easy for me, and I was like, well, yeah, I can break it.
Because you're
Maybe
so
I'm a little
strong.
too cocky. Maybe I'm too cocky, and I'm actually not that good.
I love the confidence.
Yeah.
That's great.
Oh, we'll try it out.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Good plan, good plan. Back to
Alright.
road trips.
Yeah, this episode's really been off the rails. I feel like it's more of a camping
It's
episode.
kind of off the road. Yeah, it was camping.
This is camping. I love camping. I want to...
He's awake.
He's awake.
We have a live audience.
I think I want to take my kids camping someday.
How about we go camping this summer?
Oh, yeah. I'd go camping.
Yeah. I like camping. And
Me too.
I went to a volleyball tournament, and we didn't get
did
to
you,
camp
like,
because there
die?
was a storm.
Yeah.
It took one of our friends' tents away and lost it in the almost tornado. But I do like camping.
Okay.
I got the supplies for it now.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Perfect.
As long as you know how to make a fire.
I know how to make a fire.
Good. Girl Scouts ready to go then.
Yeah, I was a Girl Scout.
So was I.
And my mom was the troop leader.
I think we talked about this.
Oh, did we? Oh,
Because
fun.
you were a true Girl Scout.
Yeah.
And I was just there for the ride.
Like, my
and
mom took the
cookies.
troop camping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True Girl Scout.
Have you ever done over the campfire a caramel and then put it on saltine crackers?
No.
Oh, we did that at Girl Scouts. It was super good.
I really want to make, I think you told me about those,
Banana boats?
I've done that. The pie
Oh, yeah.
over the fire.
So you get like a little pie thing, and you can do it two ways. My favorite is doing a pizza one. So you just do 2 pieces of bread with butter so it doesn't stick to the thing, and they put pizza sauce and cheese and all the toppings you want, and cook it over the fire.
Yeah, that's
or
what
you
I
can
want.
do a dessert one, and you get like the cinnamon swirl bread or like sticky bread, and you put the butter on it again, of course, so it doesn't stick, and then you just put like a can of pie filling, and then you make it. Then you have a little pie sandwich,
Yeah, that's cool.
and it's really good. Yeah.
I think we'd be good camping goers.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
you would have so many, like, great ideas.
Oh yeah. I'm like making a shopping list in my head right now.
Great.
Yeah.
We'll have to plan our camping trip. Yeah.
We can go somewhere fun.
I-
There's so many good places in Minnesota, too.
Yeah,
Like, we live in the best place.
we do. Why have we never been?
I don't know.
Bummer. This year. Summer bucket list.
Yeah.
Right now.
All right. Well, should we wrap this camping episode up?
Yeah. It was supposed to be road trips.
Also, like, I feel like I could have talked a lot more about camping. So, this is just an everything episode.
Everything. Taylor dies from riding a bike.
More concussions.
More concussions. Camping. That's it.
How much we wash our hair. A little Hannah Montana sing along.
Oh, yeah. The best of both worlds, baby.
All right. Well, thanks for riding with us.
Drive safe.
We love you.
Bye.
Bye.